Welcome to Mitra classes. In this video, we are going to discuss about the preparation of alkyl halides, reaction of alkyl halides, and many reactions on the basis of alkyl halides. So stay tuned, students. These are the charts that we are going to discuss today. Suppose you have done with all the basic knowledge about the alkyl halides, its preparation and reactions. Then these are the charts which you can refer for your quick revision within 5 to 10 minutes. Or else today we are going to explain every part of this chart. So let's get started. Students, this is a preparation of alkyl halides, the first part, that is preparation of alkyl halide with ethyl alcohol or alkyl alcohol. Suppose we react ethyl alcohol with halogen halide, that is HX, hydrogen halide. Then the X part of this will get substituted with OH. Therefore, we will get C2H5X, that is CH3CH2X, that is ethyl halide. The product we directly form here. And the H plus OH will give you the byproduct as H2O, that is water. And next, if we react ethyl alcohol with PCl3, PBr3 or PI3, that is any kind of phosphorus trihalide, that is phosphorus trichloride, bromide or phosphorus triiodide, we will get the byproduct as H3PO3, that is phosphorus acid. H3PO3, that is the phosphorus acid, and the main product will be forming as ethyl halide. And the same goes when we react the ethyl alcohol or alkyl alcohol with potassium pentahalide, that is potassium pentachloride or potassium pentabromide. The byproduct will be forming is POCl3 and HCl. POCl3 means phosphorus oxychloride, that is POCl3, and the another byproduct is HCl. So going further, when we react with red hot iron tube, that in the presence of phosphorus and X2, that is chloride, bromine or iodine it may be, then the main product will be forming is ethyl halide or alkyl halide. Ethyl halide is just for the reference. The main product will be forming is alkyl halide. Now, when we react with SOCl2, that is thionyl chloride, this is known as thionyl chloride or sulfonyl chloride. What do we say? Thionyl or sulfonyl chloride. Then the product, as usual, the main product will be ethyl alcohol, and the substituting part HCl gas will be evolved. HCl gas will be evolved, and also along with it SO2 gas, that is sulfur dioxide gas, will also evolve in this reaction process. So this is one of the first part, preparation of alkyl halide with alkyl alcohol. Now in this slide you can see we are preparing ethyl halide or alkyl halide with ethane and ethene. We will discuss it one by one. Now when we react ethane with any of the chloride, that is chlorine, bromine or iodine, the product form is ethyl halide. This is, you can see here. Now how does the reaction takes place? Suppose this is ethane with two bonds, two carbon, I'm so sorry for the writing, carbon, reacting with X2, that is dichloride or X2, this is normal chloride. Then one chlorine will substitute in any of the hydrogen. Suppose it has substituted here, then the hydrogen removed, that is the minus hydrogen that we got, will get combined with the X part, the remaining X part of this chlorine, that is Cl2. Then the byproduct will be HCl. The byproduct of this ethyl halide will be HCl, or you can see I am writing little inside, HCl. This is the byproduct will be formed. So in this way ethane will get reacted with chlorine, bromine or iodine, that is any kind of halide, and the product will be formed as ethyl halide. Now when we come to the second reaction, that is ethene. CH2 double bond CH2 ethene will react with hydrogen halide, that is H and X. Now students, first of all let's see the mechanism. The thing we will get is C double bond C. That's it. Okay, I'm so sorry. C double bond C, and the remaining bonds are here. Now the HX, the hydrogen, this hydrogen will come here to break the bond. Understand? The hydrogen will break the double bond between two carbon atoms, that is this bond will be breaked and this will get separated with a single bond, and in order to fulfill the valency, this halogen will get into it. Understand? In order to fulfill the valency of the broken bonds, the halogen will attach with the carbon, and hence everyone's valency is settled, that is stable, and the product will be forming is ethyl halide, that is alkyl halide kind of product will be formed. Students, is this clear? So let's go further. Next in this segment of the video we are talking about the reactions of the alkyl halides, some basic reactions of the alkyl halide. Now students, this reaction is known as dehydrohalogenation, that is removal of one hydrogen as well as the one halogen from this product, from this reactant, that is ethyl halide. Now we will see how it happens and how the formation of ethene takes place. This is ethyl halide. This K part, this KOH is divided into K plus and OH minus. Understand? This K part will take the negative X, that is, and it will form KX, and one hydrogen will get removed and react with OH, forming as water. This is water. So the byproducts are potassium halide and water. So the remaining, their radicals will get remain and they will combine with each other to form the double bond, and hence ethene, the product, will get formed. This is a dehydrohalogenation reaction. From the name itself we can understand this is the removal of the hydrogen as well as the halogen from the reactant. Students, let's go further. In this reaction, this is a simple addition reaction. We can see from the reactant and the product. We are adding magnesium, that is, this is magnesium, in the presence of dry ether as a medium, and as a solvent dry ether, and the product that is forming is alkyl magnesium bromide or alkyl magnesium halide. This product is very famous and it is also known as Grignard. Yes, it is also known as Grignard reaction. Grignard's reagent, we call this very important product known as Grignard reagent, and it is very important for many reactions. Let's go further. This is a preparation of, it is also known as preparation of Grignard reagent. Now, reaction with sodium, ethyl halide reacting with sodium, it is also known as Wurtz reaction, that is Wurtz reaction, W-U-R-T-Z. This is known as Wurtz reaction. In this thing what will happen, it is 2 times of sodium, it is 2 sodium, and this is also 2 sodium reacting with 2 ethyl halides. The thing that will happen is 2 halides, that is 2x, that is 2x will react with 2 Na, will combine with 2 sodium, and the remaining 2 ethyls, that is 2 alkanes we can say, will combine together to form a longer chain alkane. First we were having the reactant with 2 carbons, and you can see the product, there are 4 carbons. That is, we can say in the Wurtz reaction the number of carbon increases. that is the product will be a higher alkane, and the byproduct will be 2 times of sodium halide, 2 times of NaX. I hope this reaction is very clear, and this is one of the very important reaction, Wurtz reaction. Now next we are doing next reaction, that is ethyl halide reacting with hydrogen with heat, and the medium is coupling zinc and copper with alcohol. The product will be formed is ethane, and it is also a simple, we can say, elimination kind of reaction. This X will get eliminated, and if we add this hydrogen here, or you can say it is substitution kind of reaction, elimination because of the heat, then the hydrogen will get joined and ethane will be formed. All this happens because of the medium that is here taking. Now it is also some of the reactions, that is alkyl halide. When suppose we react it with some these reagents, the elimination reaction will take place, and the product form will be a unsaturated hydrocarbon. Product form will be unsaturated hydrocarbon. And if we do the nucleophilic substitution reaction is also taken place with the help of the alkyl halides. We have also already seen that alkyl halides, if we react with alkyl alcohol and any kind of product, then the substitution happens. So this is the thing. Next slide. See now, alkyl halides, it reacts with metals. Friedel-Crafts alkylation is also possible. Reduction is also possible in alkanes. Reduction? Reduction is the removal of the hydrogen atom. Yeah, alkyl halides, if we addition of hydrogen atom. If we add hydrogen in it, the alkanes will be formed. And there are some mediums and reagents that we will be using. Zinc with acid or lithium aluminum hydride as a reducing agent. Students, note this: lithium aluminum hydride is one of the strongest reducing agent. It is one of the strongest reducing agent. Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction is also possible with alkyl halides. It happens with also aryl halides. In Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction, we take anhydrous AlCl3 with alkyl, and the substitution reaction takes place in that. When it reacts with metal, suppose it reacts with magnesium, we have already seen addition reaction occurs and Grignard's reagent, that is this Grignard's reagent is formed. When it reacts with lithium, alkyl lithium is formed, that is alkyl lithium is formed. And its reaction with Na, that we can also say it's Wurtz reaction, and with Zn we have already seen before this reaction, and the product is respectively formed alkanes. Okay, the next is when alkyl halide react with aqueous alkali, the product is forming is alcohol. And when it reacts with moist silver oxide, that is AgOH, then Rx, the X part and this OH part will get substituted with each other. Product will be forming ROH, and the byproduct is Ag and X, that is silver halide. Silver halide is formed. And when it's reacted with dry silver oxide, that is Ag2O, then ether is the formation occurs. That is the formation occurs is ether. In this thing we have to take 2 units of alkyl halide. I will tell how the reaction occurs. Wait, let me clear the screen. Suppose 2 units of Rx we have taken with Ag2O. In this thing what will happen? 2X will get settled with 2Ag. Will get settled with 2 silver, and 2Ag X will be formed as a byproduct. Then one oxygen, it will join both the R's, that is both the R of this 2 units of alkyl halide, and hence the product form will be ether. Another is the reaction of alkyl halide with sodium alkoxide. Now let's see what is sodium alkoxide. Sodium alkoxide is a unit called as RONA, alkyl with oxygen and sodium, alkene with oxygen and sodium, and the alkyl halide is reacting with it. Now the thing will happen is Na will go with X. So NaX is one of the product formed. Then this R will join this, and hence resulting in ROR. The product formation is ether. That is, the preparation of ether is also mentioned here. Ether can also be prepared with the help of alkyl halide. Now next we will see with NH3, alkyl halide reacting with ammonia. The product forming is, you can see, mixture of primary, secondary, tertiary and the quaternary salt. That is, a salt will be formed depending upon the number, and primary, secondary and tertiary respectively salts will be formed. Now when it reacts with sodium cyanide, yes, sodium cyanide, then the substitution reaction basically occurs with Na and Cn. This Cn will substitute with Rx, and the product is RCN, and the NaX is a byproduct. NaX is a byproduct. Next reaction, when it reacts with silver cyanide, that is AgCN. In this thing there is a change. We can say the product will be forming is isocyanide. Product will be forming is isocyanide because the silver is here. And another preparation, we can also say preparation of ester also happens with alkyl halide when it reacts with RC double bond Ag. In this, what will happen? Rx Ag will take out X and form AgX, that is silver halide, and RC double bond O and OR will be formed as a main product, that is ester, RC double bond OR. Students, this is the end of the discussion. We have talked many things today about the chemical reactions, chemical properties and preparations of different types of preparation of alkyl halide from different other reactants. So I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe this video, and wait for the further videos. Thank you.